Gde si Tirke legendice? Šta ima? Brate, juče mi nešto iskrslo i na kraju ništa ne bi. Zaboravio sam tamo da napišem.
Some bakeries in China have a fun deal.
Beži bre. Da, nešto skroz bez veze ispade i nisam uspio. Šta? Aha.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
And Messi! It's there!
Well, talk about a
Rude
awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ferdinand. Played over towards the opposite flank. That's a throw. And it's Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rooney. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Tomiyasu. No, that's been intercepted. Brilliantly cut out. Mateus. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Seedorf. Rummenigge. This might spell danger. Seedorf! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Great chance! And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gets a good foot in there. He's found the way through. And he's whipped it across. Ibrahimovic!
Ma dođi go.
Really well taken goal.
Kakva golčina.
Botafogo back on level terms. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Ibrahimovic.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Oh yeah,
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. This looks promising. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
David Villa is onto this, and he shoots!
Oh yeah, what?
It's in! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Lovely, now then.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's bounced back off the post.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Back they go. Ferdinand. Oh, cracking
Ma
ball.
dai,
And he's in
Valtteri
on goal.
Bottas.
Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here.
Dva
It
šuta
has
ima,
been
dva
quite a
gola.
half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Ajde, nu bro. Ne znaš ni ti kako si dao golove.
And we're underway again.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that has not gone well. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lahm. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Botafogo have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Ajde, igrice, ajde, optimizuj se jednom.
So, third corner of the game. Shoots!
Bravo, Ibro.
That was a half-decent
Naopako
effort.
si se
Yeah,
okrenuo.
typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tomiyasu. He won't be happy with that one. Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get
Bravo,
it away.
Vilja. Jebem li ti sve da ti jebem.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 11. Substituição em andamento.
He's had a shot!
Mrtvi smart assist.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Delivers the ball. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well
Daj mu
stopped.
crveni za ovo, jebem li mu sve da mu jebem
Reckless
klošac.
challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo making another change here.
Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Hullet, and he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Ma gledaj ovo,
It was
brate.
hard to see any better outcome there. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Vieira. And now the breakaway. And it's Cruyff. Botafogo have now used up all but one of
Mada.
their substitution windows.
Mada.
Serginho.
Bravo, smart assist.
Rooney, who's set up one goal so
To je
far.
to
So
klošar.
he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Prvo pa muško. Koliko sejva ima? Brate, protiv koga ja jurim X? Čovjek ima 3 šuta. Ajde, majmune jedan, znači ne znaš ni sam ti šta radiš, šta igraš, brate, sami ti igraju kompjuteri. Jebem li ti igricu.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 6. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 15.
Darren Fletcher.
Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Rijkaard.
Kroz mene, a?
Serginho
Pa što da ne?
out for a throw.
Kroz mene nek prođe pas. Smart assist čini čuda. Sad će dobacit će
And he
ovo.
lines up a cross.
Ajde.
Casillas claims it. Safe hands.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ma. Ma.
Pass somewhat off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Decent chance!
Ma, brate, ne možeš da igraš protiv ovog
With
smeća.
the clearance. Haaland. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Video.
Foot.
Ma video.
Cafu aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Vidi, prekida mi!
Well played. He got back really well.
Prekida mi igrica, brate, komandu jebot.
Without
A, ma da.
sophistication. Van Dijk. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Van Dijk.
Ma da. Ma
I
da.
thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Serginho. He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Foram indicados
Spread it
4
left.
minutos de acréscimo.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Majko moja, od koga ja
And
izgubio.
it's Serginho. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Griezmann turns and goes back. That has been so
Ovo je
wide.
sramna igrica.
That's good play. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the
Ovo je
collective
užas,
pressure
bre.
needs to be
Gle.
better all around.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Haaland! And with that, the final
Čovjek ima
whistle.
2 šuta, dobio me s 2
Well,
šuta.
that
evo.
was intense and enjoyable
Usro sam
contest
ga.
that
I
either
dobija
could
partiju zbog
easily have
kvanta
won.
asista.
Ultimate-
Prekida mi komandu sama igrica za gol. 35 poena sam izgubio od ovog bata, koji me ne bi pobedio nikad u životu, znači. Ovaj je 83. Ne zna gdje bije batica. Smart assistant, običan. Zbog ovoga im propada igrica.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Sramota me od kakvog nuba sam izgubio.
Sweeper all in one. That's a pretty
Sad ću da
unique
ugasim
skill set.
igricu.
His
Od
career
toga
is
sam
all
ga
about
izgubio.
leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Pelé. Matthäus does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that has not gone well. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Hvala na sabu Uroše, brate, dobrodošao.
Foot in. Rummenigge. Looking tidy in possession here. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Šta je bilo, bre,
The
ovdje?
ball, that's a foul.
Kakav faul
I
nije
think
bio
he got off
selekton
lightly.
igrač.
It is just a verbal warning.
Te slatki.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity
Yeah,
about
they're
this
magnetic
contest.
too.
Willing
Really.
running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a great chance! Goal! Botafogo! There is the breakthrough. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bullet. He came in hard, very hard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There will be a throw-in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van Dijk kept his
Sì,
eye on it,
brecca
and he's there.
volta.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hullet. Rummenigge. And it's Seedorf. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. That has been slung wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Corner it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot!
Sad hoće kad nema smart asista.
It's there!
Kad nema smart asista onda radi. A
And
inače,
look what it means to them. This is a position of
Ne.
genuine strength now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
ovo je
matchup.
dobar pas.
Oh, well played.
Ja sam pročito.
No, that's been intercepted.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Pedri. Pelé, look at the space here. Chance for a shot!
Bravo bre, Casillas se.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
Kakva
take any
odbrana,
risks.
brate. Aj, brate.
Seedorf wins the duel this time. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Pelé. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish?
Au, šta sam mu skinuo.
And the keeper has
Boy,
reacted
manual save.
superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a climb! And that was very necessary. Seedorf. And they've got rid. That's a throw.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Pelé. And he's had it nicked away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Hullet. Neatly clipped into space. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on. And that's it.
Džaba, kad
With that, it's
sam
time for
kiksnuo
me to
protiv
thank Jim
Smart Assistera
Beglin and to
raspadnuto.
wish you a very good evening.
Džaba sve. Treba mi daj s utakmice da vratim jebene poene protiv raspadnutog smeća.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just
Oh,
because
još jedan
he's
smart assist.
6'6", Pete.
And the shot! Big moment!
Još jedan smart assister
Well, they would have
rastavi.
been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to
Čim mu radi ovu
oblige
fintu,
so early.
to je to.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
Ja,
classy
bok
finish.
je.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in.
Šta su napravili od igrice, brate? A, šta su napravili od igrice?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zico. Crunching tackle.
Ovo bi prošlo da nisam
Nothing
uprizao.
wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hullet.
Ali
No, that was
koja
never gonna make
sabotaža,
it.
brate, uspješnih napada. Znači, tačno igrica vidi kad je gol šansa i prekine
Nice
ti
bit of
napad
skill,
u
and he's away. Oh, he's found support
početku,
out
da ne
wide.
možeš da ga završiš.
And he's
Ko
taking
igra
no
PES
chances
zna o
there.
čemu pričam. I može
Shoots!
da osjeti tu
Off the
situaciju.
post. First quarter of an hour gone, and he cuts out the supply.
Očekivao sam da Ziko skoči lagano.
Really
Evo
can't
ga,
go
menjamo
chasing
sami
this
boju.
game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them
Da,
lose
da.
it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
Ma da, naravno će pobegne kad treba gol da se da.
He slid it, shapes
Ma.
to shoot.
Ne igre.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Igram casual, ne mogu
And
se
there are
nerviram.
so much of them, but of course
Ne mogu
the
da
returns can
tryhardujem
be
jer ovo nema
terrific.
svrhe.
Ball swung in. It's a mighty effort.
Da.
He scored.
Čovjek koji ne zna dva
And this
pasa da
is
se stavi
getting
vodi
better
2-0.
and better.
Ni iz čega, bukvalno bez
Satisfyingly
akcije.
simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
2-1.
Surely it's in.
Kako daje golove
And
presku.
they are dragging it back. Game on again. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Botafogo, and he's following up. Oh, special! That is a special goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a
Lopta je
real game
bila
here now,
moja,
Peter.
ali
They've
on je
been
s
rewarded
leđa
for their
uzeo meni
courage,
tu loptu.
for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Yeah,
When's the next
Leonidas,
goal
mate.
coming? They're such an
This is
entertaining
disgusting. But really disgusting.
Thuram is there and he can pick it up.
They're killing the
Now,
game.
can they get him away?
And they don't give a fuck. Because
Mateus
noobs are
conjures
buying
time
players,
and
and that's the
space
most
where few
important
can.
thing
Oh,
for them.
just skips
Look at
past
this,
his man.
look at this animation.
And they've got rid.
On smart assist. He fucked my attack.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there.
Let's
he
see what
overdid it
we'll do
slightly and should
now.
have released.
Real chance! In he goes again. Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's intervened well there. He can get that clear. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Kukçu. And it's Rice.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Ball played for Kukçu. Rijkaard. And here's Zico. Cafu. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cross in, looks like a good one. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. So off we go once more. Looking for options for movement. Zico
Jedva
receives it,
čekam
he rises!
BO ligu da krene i da batalim da igram.
Wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself,
Ove
but at least the
skriptovane
boss is
utakmice.
applauding his effort then.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Now it's Seedorf. And it's Gullit. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Oh, super
Ajmo
funny.
Smarce, si šta ćeš sad, a? Tu, a?
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rummenigge. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Gullit. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira. And Mateus. And it's Gullit. This looks promising. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're set.
That could spell trouble. Knocks it into space. Fires it in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Oh, he's missed!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Tries to play it through. Zico, he's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Mateus, he's shifting through the gears here. Ibrahimovic, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Quality ball. He's in a great position here, and he was quick to react. Rummenigge is herring after that one. And here's Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good ball, good take. Shot could be a chance! Sticks it away!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Bale. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball's gone astray. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good. And Owen! And for a moment, time stood still. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now this could be a chance. Backward it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Owen! Van Dijk. Vieira. Botafogo finding their passes. And he is going into that little black book. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Owen. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Bale might just make this. Cruyff. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rummenigge. Mateus receives it in a good position here, and it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here? And he whips in across. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that. Yeah. Oh, given away. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Messi. Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A chance for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
Mateus gets through. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
He's going for goal! And that tested the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram cuts it out. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here. And it's Seedorf. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he should have made it 4.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Greece are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Mateus, Rummenigge. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Vieira. So what can they make of this? And it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Maldini has given away a free kick. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Hullet. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Hullet. And the shot! He scores! It is no contest. It is... And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Botafogo really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Botafogo have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half. Makaleli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zico. Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things... And the finish! He has done it! Vieri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Greece grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good take in a good area. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Costa Curta. Makaleli. Thuram. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. No, that's been intercepted. Zico. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Seedorf. Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Hullet has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Corner number 2 then. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Zico. Now it's Vieri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Punched away. And it's Zico. Goes for the shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Seedorf. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ibrahimovic. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vieri. He's shifting through. It's Vieri! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ibrahimovic! In for the pieces! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
They're still trying to make a game of this. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mateus. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dembele. Zico. And here's him, Ibrahimovic! Lacking in accuracy. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Zico. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram. And we're done. Botafogo really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fan... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
And it's made its way to him, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Cruyff. Vieira. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So much time and space here. Chance, surely! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what
Kaká! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! It's their second corner of the game. It's going to be another corner, I think. Barcelona have their third corner. Messi! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. Caught offside that time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kaká. Good read, needed to be. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hullet. Takes a shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Lovely feet. Now it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Crunching tackle. Ibrahimovic threads one in. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Park Ji-sung. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the shot! Excellent shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's in. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf tries to pass it through. Seedorf with the slide tackle there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Van Basten, and here's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf and Mateus.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cruyff. We are into stoppage time. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maldini clears. Nicked it back promptly. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Botafogo head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Seedorf. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Kaká. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Seedorf. Mateus. That is a brilliant interception. Park Ji-sung. Kaká. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Could move up a gear here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Otto. Now it's Van Basten. Good take, and is he in? Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's nice. Seedorf goes on a run down the left wing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's quick to snatch it back. Roberto Carlos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's headed upfield, and he's intervened well there. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Botafogo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
An instinctive delivery. Van Basten. And it's Cruyff. Showing great feet there. Vieira. And Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Botafogo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Botafogo have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substituição.
Decent hit and on target.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Oh, such a clever touch.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one... Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Only partially clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely shaped ball. Look at the spin chance! Has a look and place it forward. Pull it. And that was nowhere near his best. Seedorf. And it's Lahm. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's found a way past. Pull it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Danger averted for now. Pull it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, such a clever touch. Best. Now it's shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Short changes him with that pass. Pull it. No, it's not getting there. Pull it. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. He's through and all on shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw it. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge climbs up big. Goal! Botafogo! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Botafogo have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Picked out brilliantly. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Mateus plays it short. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Mateus, Seedorf. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Hullet. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mateus. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus. Half-time getting close now. Croatia finding their passes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. It's a good run down the right. Seedorf looking to run onto it. And the ball is out of play.
Two added minutes
Cruyff.
have been indicated.
And he's had a hit! Decent hit and on target. And the counter is on. It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Botafogo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Botafogo carrying a 1-goal lead. He's in a great position here. There's no flag. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Baresi gets it away. Maldini, lovely feet. Mateus. Hullet. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Not the most accurate pass. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. And there's the shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal. Oh, he's been caught napping! Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Mateus. Chips it through. Now that's well seen too. That's going to go a long way. Nicely aimed pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution for Croatia.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
Johan Cruyff. Number 13.
Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is... And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Beckham. Number 7.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 17. Suarez.
Lam.
Number 4.
Pass somewhat off target.
Number 9.
Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Keeper is right behind it.
Bullet has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Played into space. He can run onto that. And it's Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's running through. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Suarez. A heavy challenge. Bale. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's got us. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A case now of complete control. Luis Suarez. Croatia have a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Botafogo are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pull it.
Such good technique.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lam. Baresi wins the duel this time. Lam made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ambitious ball here. That's an excellent interception. Rummenigge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Luis Suarez. Romario. Edmilson. Now it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo pretty much in...